Hey everybody at GATWTV, I'm Jared Drew, and I'm here with Sanjay Pavone, who is the lead actor in the film Flood here at the Toronto Film Festival. Congratulations on your short being at such a prestigious film festival.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It was wild. I mean, I really didn't think that it was going to be in TIFF. I knew the CFC, the Canadian Film Centre, they told me, they said, you know, typically our films, they do the festival run, and I thought it was just the smaller festivals, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that it was going to be going to TIFF or even Vancouver International Film Festival, and now I'm hearing maybe one in Montreal as well. I did not know it was going to be at these crazy big festivals. And like last year I was volunteering at TIFF. Right?
Yeah,
now I'm here in TIFF, and it's blowing my mind.
Yes, and we respect our volunteers very much and the opportunities.
God,
Was it an opportunity for you to volunteer at TIFF?
It was.
For your career?
It was that, the hope was that I would just be able to give back, you know, because, I mean, this is a community where a lot of people, especially starting out, they try to take a lot, but they don't give back a lot, especially when they're starting out. I wouldn't say so much at the higher echelons of the industry. So I just wanted to give back a little bit.
So you said that you're going to Vancouver International Film Festival, so check it out. Are you going to be there?
I am not going to be there because I'm in school.
But your film will be there, you'll be in school.
Yes.
So go check out the film if you're going to the Vancouver International Film Festival. You'll really like it. So let me ask you this. So your character is a gay boy, or maybe a gay boy. He's exploring his sexuality in this picture. Could you tell me a little bit about what it was like for you as an actor to prepare for that kind of a role?
Yeah, so typically what it was, I mean, full disclosure, I do not identify as gay or queer, but I do understand that sexuality, preferences, it's all completely fluid. I understand that within myself and within, you know, just everybody. So part of my preparation for that was trying to tap into the femme side, right? I mean, there's like Carl Jung, psychologist, talks about the anima, and I can't remember the other one, but is basically the masculine and feminine in each of us.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't fully believe in his teachings, but I believe that there is the masculine and the feminine in all of us. And so for the couple weeks prior to shooting, that's what I would be trying to do. I'd be trying to tap into it in how I walk.
Did you just hang out with nothing but girls?
No.
I'm just kidding.
When did I do that? That was last year. I was in school. No, it was really just, it was trying to understand, mostly, I mean, looking at girls, I'd be like, okay, how are they walking? Why are they walking like that? Or how do they pronounce things? But in some parts, there are the bits where the femme does come out more than other parts.
Right. And if that's what the character is written to be more like, because you know, obviously LGBTQ plus people can be all different types of personality styles and the way that they act and stuff like that. There is some difficult scenes that you had to shoot in the movie.
Oh yeah. I don't. Do we talk about spoilers? Like,
I think that you could talk more about like you know, what you do as an actor to sort of prepare yourself for you know, anything that's may push the envelope for you.
So in any scene, I'll say that requires some intimacy between yourself and typically another actor.
Right.
Those are going to be uncomfortable. They are almost always going to be uncomfortable. I mean, people don't even like holding eye contact very long, right? So so having to do scenes where you have to get uncomfortably close to somebody, it's tough, and if you don't navigate it properly, it could be dangerous, right? For people's mental and emotional health. Luckily, Joey, as I know him, they are a really fantastic director. And in our rehearsal, that was the main part of our rehearsal, was making sure that I was comfortable enough in the scene and making sure that my scene partner was also comfortable enough in the scene. And by the end of it, because there was no way I was going to be 100% comfortable with the scene, but what I said was I was comfortable with the level of my comfort.
Exactly.
Right.
Fantastic. I see that.
Because, I mean, as actors, people are always telling actors, you know, push yourself where you're not comfortable. And that, you know, it may be true, but you need to have a level of comfort. Otherwise, it's damaging. It could be damaging.
Absolutely. Well, we need people to play these characters, and I think that Joseph was very clear about wanting to push boundaries.
Yes.
And wanting to talk about things that people aren't talking about right now, and give visibility to people that don't get enough visibility.
Absolutely.
And to really challenge the status quo, right?
Yeah, no, that was a huge part of it. Huge part of it. At the premiere afterwards, at the Q&A, he talked about how he loves seeing people from marginalized communities just being and the struggles that they have to deal with, and so that's exactly what he wanted to do with this film. You know, albeit this is, I would say, a very specific case, but there's not a doubt in my mind that this hasn't happened somewhere. Yeah.
What would you want? Who would you want this movie to be seen by? What person do you think would really get the most from watching this?
Honestly, anyone in the queer community.
Okay.
But I would say young queer people who are still figuring out where they sit on the spectrum. I don't think there is enough exposure for these kinds of stories for people who really need it.
But by making them, but by being part of the process of making them, do you feel that one day maybe there might be?
Yeah. Just with anything, the more we push, the more it gets people thinking, the more it gets people talking, and that changes policy, right? So hopefully one day there is policy that states that people can see films like this. You know, there's maybe a more specific vetting process for those ratings.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And Sanjay, do you feel that playing this character helped develop your acting abilities further?
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. It was an experience acting alongside Isabella Franca, who played Mia, my little sister in the film.
Right.
Because I'd never acted with a child actor, and she was incredible.
She was good.
She was really incredible, and she's so funny. She's like really, really witty because she looks younger than she is, so everyone talks to her like she's way younger, right? So Joseph was almost being a clown on set, but she would just look at me like, what is this guy doing, right? And she is really, really witty and funny. So just in learning how to act with kids, one, to learning how to be uncomfortable on set and on camera, because it's sometimes really easy to just fall into this comfort in the scene because you know you're safe.
Right.
You know you're safe. You know that if you mess up a line, whatever, just take it back. But it's nice to be able to learn how to be uncomfortable, because that's where drama gets really rich.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Sanjay,
for talking to us here on Gays Around the World Television.
Yeah,
and from the Toronto Film Festival. We'll see you guys later.